And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And I told you, once a month I have Mr. Andrew Hunt, who is the director of our Cleveland Bradley Public Library, on with us to tell you things that are happening at your library. And I want y'all to remember that, your library. And I went by the other day, Andrew, and got my library card renewed.
Very good.
Yay for me. And so I love for everybody to know what's happening. And then we have another guest with us today from the library, Rob Nepper. And Rob has a few things he's going to share with us too. But now I want y'all to remember, this is your library. So Andrew, tell us what's happening at our library.
Well, let me just start off. It's a good segue into about your library card. People say, "Hey, I've got a library card. It doesn't have an expiration date. It may not have an expiration date on it, but we have them set to expire. Most cards expire every 2 years.
Okay.
It gives us a chance to update any information related to the account. Make sure you're at the same address. Phone numbers are active, email if we have an email on file, and that way it just keeps the records up to date, and then we'll extend it for another 2 years.
Right, and mine is actually, I think my original card was a paper card. Now I actually have a plastic card.
You have a plastic card?
Yes, yay.
And we also, when you get your library card, you can get a choice between a regular credit card size or a keychain.
Yes, and they did offer me that, and I have so much on one keychain and very little on the other keychain, and I'd like to keep it that way. So I said, no, just give me a credit card.
Well,
And that'll be great.
So at this point, one of the things I want to talk about, and this is why I partially brought Rob this morning, because one of the things that happens, and we do computer classes at the library, computer training, a lot of different. I've always thought computer technology literacy is part of literacy. So in this day and age, digital literacy is very important.
It is. It's very important.
And long ago, about 1996, I think we began to do some type of computer classes in the library, or a couple of years later.
And you've done resume writing, and you've done all kinds of things, yes.
So, but we have a slate of computer classes, and Rob is going to talk about our computer classes.
Okay, Rob is the IT man who, as soon as I say IT, then it's out of my ballpark. So, I know how to use my phone, I know how to use my laptop, but tell me what you do, Rob.
So we have about 150 computers total between staff computers, circulation computers, and our patron computers. So I make sure that all those are up and running. They're all on Windows 10 now. And yes, some people are still on Windows 7. Some may still be on Windows XP. Windows 7 will be out of service in the middle of 2020. So you want to get out there and get your Windows 10 when you can, get used to it. So we have a couple servers there that I manage. And then I give computer classes, help with the public if they have difficulties getting to websites or trying to download forms, trying to enter information on their forms. I have classes right now. I have October, November, and December. Mondays from 9 to 11. For each month, they are 4-week classes. They're 2 hours each, 9 to 11. Mondays are learning Windows 10. So when we start the first week, and if you want to sign up, great, come in. You don't want to miss your first week or your second week, because then you're going to be lost. Each week plays upon the next week.
Of course it does. Yes, that would be the logical thing to do.
So the same thing goes for Tuesdays, which is Microsoft Excel classes. And then the same thing goes for Wednesdays, which is Microsoft Word classes. Mondays 9 to 11, Tuesdays 9 to 11, Wednesdays 9 to 11.
Okay.
And this is the same schedule for November and December.
Okay, so now if you're going to do October, you should have already gotten in there, right?
Yes, we do welcome you to come in at any time. Just take note that,
Oh, okay.
like if it's the second or third week, we are going to continue with second or third week progress.
And I'm behind.
And you may be behind. I will
Okay.
try to do my best to try and get you caught up to speed.
Okay.
Could they also take the one
We
or two
do.
of the next round, right?
Oh,
Yes, and then they
okay.
can come, if they miss the first 2 weeks, they can come back the next month.
Gotcha.
For
Okay.
the first 2 weeks.
All right. Now, let me ask you this.
No fee.
Oh,
You sign
see,
up.
that's the wonderful thing about the library. It's free because it's your library. Okay, so also everything, we don't have the little card catalogs like we used to have, do we?
No.
So
no, not
Rob's
at
in
all.
charge of that too?
The online catalog, he helps with the troubleshooting, and we have to call another because the main troubleshooting takes place in Canada or out in California.
It's California. It's a company called Autographics, and the software is called Verso.
Okay.
I refer to it as Verso. So if we're down, I'm in the library early in the morning. So if there is an issue, I see it, I can call out to them, make sure
Oh, California time, yeah.
that they're 3 hours behind.
Right.
They're usually there at 8 o'clock our time. Someone will answer for me. So we try to keep. We're one of the larger libraries that use that software. So when something does go down, we're usually one of the first couple to call
Wow.
for the issues.
Okay. So, but I remember even in college, you'd go down to the basement and you'd go through the card catalog and you'd find, and if you didn't, then you had to find somebody at the desk to say, I can't find this, is this, and I might have left out, and they might have started, the title might have started with the people, da-da-da, and I didn't do that. So, but you've got a busy job. I would think it would be like 24/7.
It's not too bad.
No, because you like IT.
You're kind of on call.
Yeah.
If I'm not in on the weekends or day I'm off and something happens, I do have the ability to remote in and troubleshoot.
You can remote in.
Yep.
Hey, we're really uptown, aren't we,
are,
Andrew?
Yes. And there's some other devices periodically that you have to maintain and work with too. We have, what else do we have? iPads, things like that.
Some iPads, Kindles.
Well, see, I have a
Yeah.
Kindle, and somebody told me that I didn't really need to get an iPad because my Kindle could do everything an iPad could do.
Depending on what kind of Kindle, isn't it? So,
Depending on the Kindle, depending on what you're wanting to do, yes, the Kindle may do certain things that the iPad may not do, but then
Huh.
the iPad may do certain things that your Kindle won't be able to do.
Well, and I'm finding that out. Basically, I use my Kindle to read books.
Yes.
That's basically what I do with it. And then the iPad I bought because school board, our monthly meetings is on my iPad. And then after that, I've got a laptop I use at the shop, and then a laptop I use at the house. So, and I am totally and completely, Rob, illiterate when it comes to any of that. I mean, I know how to do X, Y, Z, and if it's anything that goes beyond that on any of my apparatuses, I'm in trouble. So I need to come take some of those classes.
If you feel that you're in trouble, just come to the library. We'll help you out.
I'll bring whichever apparatus that I think I'm in trouble with to you and say, fix this, okay? All right, so this is great to know that we are totally up to date electronically at our library. And I love that.
and we actually, one of the things that, and we've talked about this before, we we are receiving a grant that we've received many years in the past. We've received word that we were approved for a technology grant for this year.
Okay.
And which means I think we're getting 10 computers through the grant.
And yes, I do have to correct myself. Not all machines are up to Windows 10 right now. Our Teen Center computers are on Windows 7, but when we receive the new computers with this grant, then the Teen Center, there's 6 of them that will be updated to Windows 10. And then we'll be
And
across the board.
all my friends who have gone to Windows 10 said, it's terrible.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
So-
getting used to it.
It's getting used to it.
It's getting used to it. It's actually a very decent platform to use,
Well, that's probably
Just-
what I'll do. Then I'll bring my laptop over and say, okay, show me how to do Windows 10.
except for update Tuesdays from Microsoft.
Okay. All right. I'll try to remember that.
I do have some more classes. January 7th, 8th, and 9th is going to be a gadget week. Because Christmas comes, people are getting
Oh, yes.
new electronic devices.
Of course, they get gadgets.
Yep. So we're going to, in those 3 days, I'm going to hold a class for Kindle. You know, bring your Kindle in,
I need to do that.
bring it in. We'll go over how to use it, touch screen, where's your settings, what to change. Then we're going to have Apple, your iPads, or even if you want to bring in your iPod or your iPhone, they all operate pretty much the same. And then we're going to have an Android day. So that's
Now I'm out of the Android field. I'm just not there.
if
but
you go to
everything
the store,
else I need.
yeah, you can buy a tablet, and that's going to be on the Android operating system, which is owned by Google, if nobody was aware.
Good, because Google calls me about 4 times a week to tell me that I need to update. And I'm thinking, no, I don't need to do anything with you. But anyway, okay, so that's January when now?
January, second week of January,
Okay.
7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay.
It's not on our calendar yet on our website, but it will be probably in the next month. And then I'm going into February, March, and April. So the schedule is going to be the same in February as it is for March and as it is for April. And it's going to be everything Google. So on Mondays, we're going to deal with getting you started, getting you signed up with Google. If you don't have a Google account, then we will learn email, your basics to email. Then we will have Tuesday classes for Google Docs, which Google Docs is an equivalent to Microsoft Word.
Okay.
And then Wednesdays we'll have Google Sheets, which is an equivalent to Microsoft Excel.
Okay. Whoa.
Good thing about this is everything with Google, when you sign up with the basic account, all of this is offered to you for free.
Well, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bradley County schools are all Google now. So I know a little bit about Google, but not enough to be dangerous, which is good.
Yep.
All
As
right.
to where with Microsoft, you have to pay for licensing regardless. So
Okay.
that takes us all the way up into April.
Well, that's good. We can get to Easter.
And I will remind as we get closer to that, I'll be
Oh, good,
talking
because
about
you'll
that
be
and
you'll be
mentioning
on
those.
you'll be on the show. Now, according to Alex, we've got about 5 minutes. So
Okay.
so what have we got
Some
to?
quick things.
Yes.
Okay. Just our regular schedule. You know, we have the baby bookworms every Thursday, and they happen 2 times a week. And again, it's for ages birth to 3, and it happens at 10:30 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. We have a preschool story time every Tuesday and Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. and it's for ages 3 to 5. A lot of stories, movement, activities, crafts. Midday build. Again, Legos very popular.
Oh, and I need to
we
get you my Legos.
We get
Ooh.
adults in there. Last week, I see homeschoolers in there doing
Oh,
it
good.
too. But about 12:15 in the afternoon every Friday.
Okay.
Family story time happens every Saturday especially during the school year. During the summertime, our schedule changes a little bit
Right.
But during the school year, every Saturday at 2 p.m.
Okay. Now, next week is fall break for both of our school systems.
It'll still happen.
Are you okay? You're still happening. Okay.
So if their kids are driving you a little crazy bonkers, hey, bring them into the library.
right. Let them drive you all crazy
That's
bonkers.
right.
Okay.
Wiggle Worms. Again, it's a program that's aimed at children 2 years of age. Baby program. It's for parents and guardians.
Okay.
Our children and guardians.
Yes.
Our parents. Happens every Monday at 3 p.m. We also, let's see, we have, I think that took care of most of the children activity. Lego Club Junior.
Okay. Now, let me ask you about the Legos. You've got
Yes.
one that's at noon one day. Do you have any afternoon Legos for kids that go
Well,
to school?
for the children age,
Okay.
there is, and then we're talking for 4 to 7-year-olds.
Okay.
There's Lego Club Junior,
Okay.
and it's Lego Club. It's a time of happens every third Tuesday. It's going to be October 16th, 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
that's-
that is after school.
And then
okay.
there is another. I think that's. Oh, this also is a multi-age group. What this movie? It's the tween movie. It's going to be the 4th Sunday, October 28th. Multi-aged. It's at 1:30 p.m. and that's Coco. Do you know the movie?
No, I'm not familiar.
Despite his family's generation old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol Ernesto de la Cruz. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself on a stunning and colorful land of the dead.
Ooh.
After meeting the charming trickster named Hector, the two friends embark on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history.
Okay, so now this is kind of sort of a Halloween movie, kind
It's
of
not scary. I don't
not
think it's
scary,
scary.
not scary, but just
Totally, yeah.
entertaining. And that's
Yes.
Sunday the 28th.
It's going to be Sunday the 28th.
Okay, and that's at 2:30.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, there's a couple of other separate
Yes.
ones. We'll go through these quickly. Lego Club for the tween age,
Mm-hmm.
which is anywhere up to, I think, 7 or 8 up to 18 because
Okay.
we have the teen partners that work with them too.
That's right.
So that happens the third Thursday of the month, October 18th, 4:30 p.m.
Okay, 4:30. So,
So we
after
have
school.
sort of graded
Yes.
different ones.
Yes.
Pokemon Club Pokemon Club happens every third Saturday at 11 a.m. So that's
See,
gonna
it's so
be.
hard for me to believe Pokemon is still
It
popular.
is. Yeah.
I mean-
October 20th.
Okay.
Tween Scribblers Writing Club. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good prompt. We give a writing prompt, and we want the children to practice writing skills. And that happens the fourth Thursday, I believe. It's October 25th.
Okay,
I think
all
that is
Okay.
the Thursday, 4:30 p.m.
And then if people have any questions, there's a great website. Rob, do you do the update on the website? Are you in charge of the website?
No.
No.
But
Okay.
in process of getting it, we're
Okay.
actually redesigning it. some,
Okay.
so-
So right now, if anybody has any questions, they can go to the website.
Absolutely.
Okay.
ClevelandLibrary.org.
.org, folks. .org.
www.clevelandlibrary.org.
And you don't have to put the Bradley in there, just clevelandlibrary.org. And we have run out of time, and Alex is holding that clock
Check
up.
the
and
teen service,
Okay.
teen page,
Teen
and
page.
the adult page. I think we covered everything else.
Calendar page.
Calendar
And
page.
I'll
Calendar
show you
page.
the computer classes will be in that calendar page.
Fantastic. Okay.
Thank you.
I have 12 seats in the classroom.
Okay, that's
so
a
whoever
good
wants to
question.
sign up for it, they can go to the nonfiction desk upstairs. We have sign-up sheets there. Get your spot. Monday I have a full class, so if you're
Alright.
really interested, the classes are starting to grow. Our word's getting out there, so
Fantastic. That's what-
nonfiction desk, sign up.
That's what we want. That's what we want to happen. And if you want a library card, you just go in the door,
Circulation.
and the circulation desk will either renew your card, or if you've never had a card,
Right.
and you should because they're free.
Absolutely.
And there's so many services at the library that are free, and the Kindle books. I just think that's neat that's there too. So, Andrew, again, thank you. I'll have you back on in November.
Hard to believe. Isn't
I
it?
know. And we'll find out what else is happening, and you may have some announcements to make for us at that time. And Rob, thank you for coming with him today,
Thanks for
because
having me.
I know anything that has that many 150 computers, you got to have somebody that's maintaining those suckers that knows what they're doing. It wouldn't be me. So thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all being on so much. Folks, don't go away. I'll be back with a couple of announcements of things that are coming on this weekend. So watch our commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills, and I'll be right back.